What is going on, Pokemon's friends? It's your boy Tyler, and just Tyler, because Garza isn't here. But I am here for the Season 1 into the preseason, so Week 4 battles recap, some pretty good matches. Y'all did real good out there. There was some little delay on Jace and TJ's battle, but we got it done, and it was an exciting one. I will be releasing the battle codes for y'all. But what does end of preseason mean? That means all trades from the free roster is final, and we could trade amongst each other. But that is it. You cannot go into the free roster anymore. Other than that, it's going to be Swiss rounds, or not Swiss rounds, but round robin. Sorry, and I'm a little tired, so this video might be a little sloppy. But robin rounds, it'll make sure all of us face each other at least once. Some of us had already faced each other because of the preseason, so you faced 4 people, but you'll have to face them again, and this time it'll be for the actual points. And then at the end of it, the top 4 people will be in the finals, and then it'll basically be elimination rounds for that number 1 spot. So let's get into what happened this week. So starting off, the first battle is going to be the Houston Hipoutons versus the Tennessee Electabuzzes. The winner was the Houston Hipoutons. That was a sweep. Ryan brought the Mega Metagross, the Snorlax, the Mandibuzz, the Entei, the Jellicent, the Salamence. And Mike brought the Mega Tyranitar, the Toxicroak, the Blissey, the Volcanion, the Delphox, and the Escadrille. Mike had pretty good coverage, but we weren't able to see much of his moves because Ryan got... Well, the first thing Ryan did was Mega Tyranitar came out there, tried the Earthquake, but Ryan hit him with the Magnet Rise Mega Metagross. So he couldn't touch him with the Earthquake and then Hammer Arm. So that was the end of it for Mega Tyranitar, and then Snorlax came out there and got the Belly Drum, and then it was just Earthquake, Earthquake, Earthquake. And he did have recycle. He had to recycle once, but it's just Earthquake over and over again. So a pretty clean sweep for Ryan. His Mega Metagross only got the 1 kill, so he was hoping to get the top of the MVP board, which he is the top, but he was trying to get higher, but Snorlax ended up getting the 5-0, which, unfortunate for Mike. Mike has had a not favorable preseason, but he's doing what he can. Going on to the next match is going to be the Atlanta Brave Birds versus the New England Pat Rats, and that was my favorite match by far. It was exciting up to the point, and that match was won with a 1 HP Victini. Victini took out with a Incinerate, and it was just 1 HP. He hung up from an Earthquake from Flygon, and he switched it out. I was a little confused when he switched it out at 1 HP, but it came back and bit Garza. That Mega Heracross was nothing to mess around with, though. Garza was trying to bring it back, but in the end, the Victini came back and just incinerated it. But Garza brought the Mega Heracross, the Azelf, the Flygon, the Necrozma, the Clefable, and the Charizard. Why? Dalton brought the Mega Lucario Superior, Victini, Galvantula. I am loving your Galvantula, Dalton. Mamoswine, and the Heracross. Overall, it was my favorite battle, and unfortunate for Garza, giving so much crap to TJ for losing to Dalton. And yeah, it was a great match. Sorry. Going on to the next match is going to be the Delaware Delawbirds versus the Redskin Rockets. The winner is the Redskin Rockets. Jace going to pick up that victory over TJ. Unfortunately, TJ was 0-4 at the end of the preseason. But it's okay, Thomas. The standings will start over, so you are now 0-0. Hopefully you step your game up for this. TJ brought the Mega Sceptile, the Incineroar, the Suicune, the Mesprit, Probopass, and Electabuzz, while Jace brought the Mega Absol, the Zangoose, the Noivern, Trevenant, Scolipede, and Nidoking. Now, we'll go over what TJ did wrong in our segment, what Thomas did wrong. But Zangoose came in there, got the Protect, why he got the Stealth Rocks. That was a great move for TJ. But then he was able to answer the Toxic Orb Zangoose, luckily. But after that, that Nidoking is what turned the tide of the match. Of course, Scolipede picked up the last 2 kills, but the Nidoking is what really set TJ off. Going on to the next match, it's going to be the Bayou Blazikens versus the Florida Crocodiles. And in case you didn't know, there was a name change for Robert. He is now the Florida Crocodiles. The winner was the Bayou Blazikens. This was a very close second for my favorite match. It was very entertaining to watch Barry with that Tessarina being the pretty much big player in this match. He got the Z Splash using Jesse's technique against Nugget and was able to just clean up Robert. He kept coming in the right times. He got the Stealth Rocks with Carbink. But to go over what he brought was the Mega Swampert, Carbink, the Tessarina, the Weavile, the Gengar, and the Dusknoir. And Robert brought the Kingdra, the Alakazam, the Chestnut, the Kartana, Muzdale, and Lucario. Now, I know what you're saying. Robert, you've brought this team a lot. That is true, Robert. It is going to be a smarter play. It is preseason, so this might be your strategy. But try to bring newer things every week. Like, you got to switch out. You have 11 Mons to switch with, and try to switch it out. But overall, it was just good plays from Barry. He knew that the Chestnut was going to do Spiky Shield, so he did what was it? Splash, just a regular old splash, just so he didn't kill himself with it, and then he got it down. Overall, it was a great match. He did use the Dusknoir to get the Rain Dance, so he can get his Mega Swampert out there with the Swift Swim, and it was just a great match. Unfortunate for Weavile being 0-2 now over his 2 matches, but Barry is showing us that he is here to play and he wants to be up on the top. Going to the next match is going to be the Nevada Lycan Packs versus the Tennessee Typhlosions. This was a very fun match for me to do. I bring the Mega Blastoise, the Scizor, the Sableye, the Amoonguss, Donphan, and my Tapu Koko, while he bring his Starmie, Nihilego, Kyurem Black, Moltres, Togekiss, and Porygon 2. And man, did I hate that Porygon 2. But I had a superpower waiting with Scizor. My poor little Sableye. I did not know that was going to be a choice spec Starmie, and it just, whenever I switched him in, that Hydro Pump demolished my poor little Sableye. So he wasn't able to do any Rain Dance shenanigans for Thunder Tapu Koko and help Mega Blastoise and protect Amoonguss from fire moves. And that Moltres is what pretty much got me stuck, but I was able to finally take out the Moltres. I did have to sack my Scizor, which I was upset about, but Scizor was able to pick up 3-1. And pretty much, it was a fun match overall. Kyurem Black was scary to face. The fusion mode, I figured he had it, but man, that was a cool animation to watch, not gonna lie. And going on to the next match, it's going to be the Detroit Dragonites versus the Kansas City Klefkis. I forgot to fill the 5th and 6th, but Jesse brought the Mega Aerodactyl, Mew, Shuckle, and Mimikyu. The other 2 he brought, I forgot, but we see what the score is. The Shuckle. We never made it past the Shuckle, Jermaine. Jermaine brought the Comfey, the Alolan Muck, Mismagius, Metachan, Klotzer, and Magmortar. Basically, what happened here, which I am very wondering why he didn't bring the Mega Scizor for the Shuckle. But that Shuckle just toxic everything. Just toxic infestation, contrary shell smash. And it became so tanky that there was just nothing Jermaine could do in the end. And Jesse just kept going with it and just five kills with the Shuckle. Overall, good for Jesse. I haven't seen it before. So seeing new things in this league, I can say that. Maybe Jermaine is hiding from us what he is bringing for the actual season. We'll have to see. But hopefully everyone sees this and does not let themselves get taken out by a Shuckle. Not saying anything bad about Shuckle because it is a powerful mon, but overall, just 5-0 Shuckle. Jermaine was able to take the Mimikyu out. He got that poison point and the Shadow Sneak with Alola Muck. But overall, it was just watching things get toxic and infestation and rest on the Shuckle Shell Smash. But going on to the next match. Oh, well, that was all the matches. But we're gonna go over what Thomas did wrong this week. He needed to wait. Like, you brought on Suicune when Incineroar was basically dead. He had 27 HP left, I believe. And you brought in the Suicune, which would have been a great answer for the Nidoking. But he took all that free damage, and that was a Sheer Force Nidoking, so with a Life Orb. So that switching in like that let you take over half of your life, and you basically lost the Suicune for free. There was no Sturdy on the Probopass, so it's not really something you did wrong. I don't know what your set you were bringing for Jace was, but that Sturdy really would have helped with the Nidoking. Should have sent Electivire instead of Probopass. You did switch in Probopass just to die. You weren't able to take the Nidoking out with your Electivire. I'm going to say it was a great play to have that berry on the Electivire. So you were able to take an Earth Power and then take out the Nidoking. But I'm just confused why you Probopass in there before Electivire. It could have helped you in the end with the Scolipede, but next point is manage your resources. Incineroar switching out, you need to find out what his usefulness in the matches. Decide what you need to sack off in the end. Overall, you will learn in time the more matches you do. But learn to manage your resources, know what you can switch in, what's resistant, predict what they're going to do. The next one was need priority moves. You did get that Scolipede real low, but it kept getting the speed boost, and knowing Scolipede, you know he gets the speed boost, so you needed some priority moves to be able to take that out in the end. But that was about it at the end of it. Just speed boost was able to take out your last two mons. But overall, Thomas, you did good. It was just that Nidoking threw you off, I think. But good job, Thomas. Going on to the top 5 of the MVP season board. This will stay without resetting because I think that's okay. And I don't want people to be mad at me for resetting what's up here. But we have the Mega Metagross being top of the MVP board, being 10-2. 10 kills, 2 deaths. The next is the Galvantula, that is 8-3. Next is going to be my Alola Marowak being 7-1. Ryan Snorlax that is now 7-2 after his match. And then the Mimikyu is tied with the Snorlax at 7-2. Now, the top 5 MVP, it's a real close race, especially Galvantula sneaking its way up to a Mega Metagross. But we'll see what happens. Mega Lucario sneaking up too. He's in 6th place with 6 kills. So he's sneaking his way up there. So Dalton's trying to get doubles on the board. Now going on to what trades, the final trades of the preseason. It is going to be Mike Maywile for Scyther. I'm excited to see if he throws the Evilite on it or what else crazy stuff he could throw on it. It's got knockoff and stuff. Slowking for Decidueye, getting some Earthquake resistance. This is also the Scyther helps with his Earthquake as he figured out his real big Earthquake weakness with Ryan this week. So Decidueye and Scyther should help him with that. Jesse traded the Dragonite for the Azumarill. That is a scary Pokemon. Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, can't taunt a Z Belly Drum. So not excited to face that. I wish he kept Dragonite. TJ traded his Latios for the Tapu Bulu. I was talking to TJ. He said he wanted to help with his Earthquake weakness as well. So he got the Grassy Terrain to cut the damage in half, although that doesn't help with Tectonic Rage, but they only get one of those, I guess. The Poliwrath for the Brazong also can help Thomas with the Earthquake weakness because it has Levitate, unless he wants to run the fire reducing damage Bronzong, it's up to him. But real good Stealth Rocker. I like Bronzong as a Pokemon overall. Some real good things he can do with it. Next is Nick, aka Nugget, the Mega Garchomp for the Mega Salamence. That is scary. I was already a little worried about Mega Garchomp, but now seeing Mega Salamence on there, it's gonna be intense. I traded the Sableye for the Miltank. It's got that thick fat. I had a real big fire weakness, so I needed to get something with thick fat. And I also traded a Alolan Ninetales for Rotom Heat. Like I said, real big fire weakness. I needed to shuffle some things around. Ryan actually traded me the Rotom Heat for my Alolan Ninetales. I talked to him. He said he really wants an Ice type. I was like, you did pick up Rotom Heat when I was going to pick him up this week, so it's perfect. So we ended up trading, and then he traded Salamence for Hipoutons. Gonna go ahead and get his trademark Pokemon there for his Houston Hipoutons team. And Barry's traded Decidueye for Politoed, which goes with Mike. Why Mike now has Decidueye, and it's really gonna help with his plan to use Swift Swim, Mega Swampert. So Politoed could help. It is gonna be a little hard in singles, but it is possible. But it'd help him having to use Rain Dance on Dusknoir like he did. So Politoed having that Drizzle ability really should help him. And Jermaine has traded his Barbaracle for Golduck. Already losing that Barbaracle that he traded two matches ago. But he has Golduck. It's got the Swift Swim ability, the Cloud 9. So whatever he wants to use on the Cloud 9 Golduck is a little annoying for people that set up with that stuff. And Swift Swim would be kind of scary to face too. But overall, there was a lot of trades this weekend, and the free roster is officially gone because of this. But I'm excited to start the season. I will post the schedule up for y'all. I will also make a video, most likely this weekend, going over the MVP Pokemon of the week and the VIP trainer, the scheduling for every week so you know what to prepare for each week. And I could actually pull up the first one because I've already got to face Jermaine here again. I'll just wait and post it, actually, sorry. But again, like, I'm going to have to face Jermaine already. TJ will have to face Jace. But overall, it should be fun. We'll face everybody at least once. And at the end of it, top 4 scores will get you the playoffs. I believe it's 9 wins guarantees playoffs. But it should be a very fun season, guys. I'm excited to do with all you Pokemon's friends. And I just want to wish you all good luck. And hope you enjoyed this video. So if you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, especially if you're a Pokemon's trainer, because it could help. But that's all I have for y'all, guys. I am Tickled Myena, and I will see y'all next time.